what's brewing, my buddies? It's me, Joel the Galaxy Witch here. And, how long has it been again? Oh, right, yeah, it's been a month. Sorry about that. It's been a lot for a hot minute. Today, we're just gonna do a chill, talking, catch-up video. There's gonna be minimal editing. I'm just trying to touch bases with y'all out here. If you wanna put this on in the background and draw along, cool beans. We're just gonna be chatting for a minute. So, hi, how are you? How's it going? How's life? This was supposed to go up in November, but I spent the entire month kind of reacclimating to being a human again and, being out in the world, which was not great. It's still not my favorite thing to be out in the world. But here we go, back at it again at Krispy Kreme. So, let's talk about the art for a minute. I was doing a challenge called Huevember, which is a month-long challenge in which you challenge yourself to draw focusing on one main hue or color per day. Though mine, since I had less time, I followed a prompt list that bunched them into palettes, so it was 10 drawings over 30 days. Apparently, you are actually allowed to use whatever colors you want as long as the primary hue is the focus, which in the long run would have saved me a lot of trouble if I had known that. But to be fair, I'm honestly pretty satisfied with how most of these came out, considering that I accidentally limited myself even more. I didn't do any real skin tones, I just kind of color matched a skin tone to right about the shade and tone that their actual skin tones were, the characters that I was drawing. So you get one boy who's just completely green, but it actually looks okay because it's within the same range that his skin tone would have been anyways. If you want to see the other pieces in my Huevember, I have posted them on my Twitter and Instagram. I'm gonna put those links in the description. A little bit more on the art is that this was day 5 out of 10, so it was a halfway point, which really kind of strikes home to where this was supposed to be in the month. It should have been right around November, the second or third week of November, honestly. That's not where this happened, clearly, because this is going up on, if I can do the editing, the 3rd of December. Oops. Anyways, we had this really cool purple palette, and I wanted to do something a little bit spookier, a little bit darker feeling, a little bit more mysterious, so I decided that it would be a good time to draw my character, Bran, who, the short of it, is basically a Eldritch Fae debt collector. Think of him as the Fae IRS agent here to collect the shins of bad and naughty children. I really love this guy. He's kind of a bastard, but you know what? Fun. Sometimes you just gotta have a jackass. If y'all are interested in him or want to hear more about him, you can leave me a comment. Let me know what you would like to see from me. I will try to pull together a video about the things that you comment and stuff, because I'm open to suggestion. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Why don't we move on to a little bit of life update stuff? So, back in my last video, which was towards the beginning of November, I'd mentioned that I was moving, so a little bit of info on that. Yeah, I moved basically from one coast to the next. I was living in California and I moved all the way to Indiana, so that was a trip. Within that month, I got a new job, settled into an apartment for the first time, experienced seasons, which I'm still not entirely used to, and it bamboozles my senses. I don't know what the hell is going on. It snowed on December 1st here. What? There's snow on the ground? I've never seen snow outside of my window like that, except for the one time that I lived in Texas, and to be fair, that was kind of an anomaly in and of itself. There's a little bit of culture shock that kind of goes into moving that far. Like, for instance, they call it pop out here. I've never heard soda referred to as pop until I moved here, and it still, I just sit here and I'm like, what is pop? And then I realize they're talking about the soda, and I'm like, why? Okay. Alright. I will say that people are generally super nice out here and honestly pretty patient, and I appreciate that a lot because I have pretty bad anxiety most of the time. I also wanted to mention that I actually had an idea for a series, and I thought pitching that to YouTube would be a good idea because it kind of gets it out in the world, and one of the first steps to getting things done, especially for me, is to tell people that you're going to do it so people will get on you about it if you don't do it. And that is, oh boy, here it comes. I had an idea for a webcomic. Oh boy. It is a little bit scary to say out loud, but here we go with that. I don't know how to do a webcomic. I'm not terribly sure that I have the skills to do it, but you know, it's a buildable thing, so why not just jump in with both feet and drown? And since I don't really know much about the process myself, and I want to learn how to do it, and I'm not going to say that I know best on this at all, because I barely know anything, but I thought it would be cool if we have like a little bit of kind of a series of me learning stuff, and you know, I can share my learning process with you guys. And if you have ever wanted to start a webcomic or anything like that, and you just don't know where to start, same boat, same hat. We're not gonna go at this alone. If you don't want to, I can show you what I've learned along the way, and it could be kind of fun, honestly. So hopefully that is something that kicks off. This actually isn't going to be my first time trying to do a webcomic. I started one that I called Little Miracles back in 2016 on Tumblr, back in the Tumblr heyday. 2016 was a year for many reasons. And I think I got a whole 7 pages done. I went in without a script. I went in without any preparation, really any forethought. And it didn't get very far at all, clearly. I can probably like put a page up on screen so y'all can see how what I was working with. But didn't get very far. But I would like to really do something with this idea that I have now, because I think it would be very cool and a lot of fun to read, and yeah, I think it would be cool. Hopefully I can get back to doing more videos here on YouTube. I wanted to do some like doodle with me videos, more like this where it's just casual talking that I don't have to think about quite as hard to pull out, but you know, there's still something. A basic concept for the projects, you know, some character bios, character background, stuff like that. Hopefully that all strikes your fancy and you come along with me on this journey with me as the Willy Wonka guiding your chocolate boat down the river of dreams and hopes, and you know, the whole candy factory saw. What the hell was going on with Willy Wonka? Man, it was basically Saw for kids. I don't. Okay, anyways, I am so sorry. But if you like this video, feel free to leave a like. If you want to subscribe, that's awesome. I hope you come along. We have fun, or we try to have fun here. And we're just gonna keep on trucking. I think that's all I had to say for the day. Just, hope y'all have a good day. Hope y'all have a good December. It is certainly been a year, but it's almost over. With that, I think I am done here. So, I will talk to you guys in the next one. See you later. Bye.